Guys, this is a new video. It's about my language learning strategy. So I'm talking about my schedule, about how I learn my languages, how many times each week, and what's my plan? What's my plan to learn a language? What I do is I learn each 3 months another language. This 3 months I'm learning Mandarin, and the 3 months before I learned Spanish. So I'm learning each time a language which I spoke on a A1 or A2 level before, and I try to hit B1 if I already had an A2 level, and if I had A1 I try to reach something between A2 or B1. I think that's possible. So I think that I'm able to learn a language in 3 months, and how do you say it? I don't speak it fluent, of course, but I think I can use it and survive in another country. So if I need something, if I want to order food, I'm able to do that. So that's a little bit my plan. So each 3 months or maybe 4 months, when the language is a little bit harder, I try to improve in one language. And what I did before I posted the video with the 18 languages, was that I learned a little bit of any language. So now I think it's better to focus more on one language. So each 3 months, one language. But before, before I posted the video, I already spoke 4 languages on a B1 level or higher. There was German, French, English, and Dutch. My Dutch is, of course, fluent because it's my native language. And so I think I need 4 years to improve all those languages to A2, maybe B1, but I think A2 is possible. And A2 is already, how do you say it? Some people think it's a low level, but you can already survive in a country, and you can survive. A2 level is a survival level, so I think that's already a good level. So after 4 years, I hope that I can speak all those 18 languages on an A2 or B1 level. So that's my plan. After that, I try to learn all those languages again, one by one, and to improve again a level higher. That's a funny thing. Some people think that when you have a B1 level, it takes the same time to reach a B2 level, but that's not true. It takes a lot of more time to reach a B2 level. So I'm not sure if I will reach it, but I think I'm already happy for the next coming 5 years if I'm able to have a conversational level in all those languages. So if I can talk about more complicated topics, different topics, not only about food or beers, but I think that's a reasonable plan, and I'm really motivated to do it. And in the other videos you will see my tips, so how I do it. But this is just my strategy. And at the same time, I try to speak all those other languages, even when it's on an A1 level. I try to speak it as well. I think that's really important, because otherwise you will improve in one language and you will forget the other ones, and you don't want that, right? So another part of my strategy is to have some variation. So for example, first I learned Spanish, now I learn Mandarin. I think after Mandarin I will learn Italian, for example, because that's a Roman language again. But now I have the time to improve my Spanish and my Portuguese, and I don't have to be afraid of mixing up all those languages, because I have the variation. So I switch all the time. 3 months an Asian language, and then 3 months a Roman language, and that's how I have the variation, and I hope it will work. If other guys have any tips or something, please feel free to share it. And this is just my strategy. So, alright.